Welcome to this video introduction to the structure that we have of the secondary school of student representatives. Here in the secondary school, we call it the Council of Student Leaders. And what you're about to view is a slightly edited video that was created last year to describe how the system works. So here it is.
The secondary school is made up of 3 different grade levels: grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12. Each grade is comprised of many different classes. This year, from every class, students will elect 2 student leaders, 1 boy and 1 girl. In order to be a candidate for the election, students will be required to submit a written application to their advisor before they can run for the student leader position. Each candidate will present a short speech to their class before voting takes place. With 40 classes, this will give us 80 student leaders. This whole group will be known as the Council of Student Leaders, or CSL for short. Now, the student leaders of all the grade 12 classes will form the CSL leadership group.
Let me jump in here, because here is where it is a little bit different from the way it was originally planned, and it's different as a result of conversations with the grade 12s last year to make this a system that they thought would be better. So here's the change. With this grade 12 student leadership group made up of 2 students from each class, there is a leadership structure that creates one position in each of the 4 programs called a student program leader. Those 4 positions take the leadership responsibilities of the grade 12 student leaders and the entire Council of Student Leaders. The process for electing those 4 leaders is a little bit different to the elections for class leaders, because everybody in the school votes for the 4 program leaders. Every student casts a vote for a leader of each program. So if you are in IB and you're in grade 10, you vote for a leader of all 4 programs. If you're in grade 11 French back, you vote for one leader in all 4 programs. That way we have a very representative vote across the whole student body, electing the 4 leaders of each program. With the 4 program leaders of each of the 4 programs, CPP, Lebanese Baccalaureate, French Baccalaureate, and IB, those 4 student program leaders oversee the leadership of the whole CSL. Underneath those 4 leaders are the grade 12 class leaders, and those grade 12 class leaders will be the leaders of their classes, but also will take responsibility for leading one committee. Grade 10 and 11 class leaders will fit underneath those 2 structures to be members of the whole CSL and members of individual committees. So the leadership overall of the CSL is like this, with the 4 program leaders leading the grade 12 group, who are leading the grade 10 and 11 students all together.
The full council of all student leaders will be divided into committees. Each committee will take charge of one of the events or initiatives planned for the year. Leadership will become a much greater focus in the CSL, and responsibility for making things happen will be much more distributed. So, welcome to the new Council of Student Leaders.